What's up, everybody? This is the NotePod.
And this is where you want to be heard.
We are your hosts, CJ,
DP.
and today we are here in the pod. Man, we can talk about a lot of stuff, and today is October 1st, 2025.
Yes,
and,
sir. It's the first of the month.
Exactly.
Wake up,
First of the
wake
month.
up.
And you know what comes with first of the month? New things.
Yes,
so,
sir.
We you know how we do it around here, from the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to start with this sports talk, and we're going to start off in the NFL. So, bro, you know, the NFL, they announced who's going to be the Super Bowl halftime show performer, and it's no other than Bad Bunny, you know. I don't know, like, have you really, like, listened to any Bad Bunny songs?
Nah,
you know,
not really.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say that it's not gonna be good, because everybody like what they like. You know what I'm saying? Last year it was great to me. You know, Kendrick Lamar, he killed it. He got a Emmy for it.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? So congratulations to Kendrick Lamar for
Yes,
that.
sir.
You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? That was I think that was like the most brilliant. I think. You know, just all around performance. I think he did it with so much grace, and he put so much time with it, and he put a lot of like, you know, symbols around that, you know, little Easter eggs and stuff.
Yeah.
He did a whole lot of that. So
For
I
sure.
mean, you know, shout out to him again, you know, for that halftime show. Hip hop, we needed that. And thank you again for that.
For shizzle.
And
They not like us.
Man,
they not like us.
That
they
was
not
killer.
like us.
That was killer. That was killer. So I mean, do you think, you know what I'm saying, this halftime show is going to be anything, you know, compared to Kendrick Lamar's performance?
Hell no. No.
Real?
Nah, man. Nah, man. No way, man. I think Kendrick was, you know, he was able to do it at a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially during the beef or whatever.
Exactly.
And you know, that record, you know, shooting up to the stars the way that it did. You know what I mean? For him to be able to do it within the same realm of that, and he not kind of dying off, or, you know, like, or that he still was able to, like, do it, like, in tour fashion. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly, yeah.
like I said, the fact that his record was still sitting up there charting and everything, it wasn't dying down. The fire was still lit. Everybody was
Exactly.
still excited about the record and all
right,
of that.
that's
So I think that was like one of the most perfect times to do the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Besides maybe, I want to say maybe Nelly's. You know what I mean? Like Nelly, when he did it, like he was like really, really on fire at that moment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Compared to, let's say, like Dr. Dre, where like how I'm saying, like where it was kind of like where we like, it was kind of expected because it was in LA, so it's like he kind of like the biggest talent there, so why not type of thing. And all of his hits, like we really wasn't hearing like that.
Exactly.
All of them is a little bit more outdated than normal type. You know, in the realm of doing the Super Bowl is what I'm talking about. I'm not really trying to hold Dr. Dre or no shit like that. It's just he really didn't have anything going for himself or nothing. Like he had a couple of people out, you know, like I said, Kendrick and them like that and stuff like that, but he didn't actually have like actual records out that he could display on the Super Bowl that was brand new or nothing like that. So nah, like Bad Bunny, like nah, like those last two Super Bowls appearances and stuff like that was classic. I don't think nothing really gonna top that.
Exactly.
Like Kendrick, he set a bar at the moment.
Exactly. You know? Yeah. And I think the same thing as real. I mean, it was kind of like when, you know, Michael Jackson did the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, it was so anticipated, where it was you had to watch it. You had to be there. You had to see it. And it was just one of a lifetime type of performance. And I think it was really put together real. I really liked the little touch he put with the with Samuel Jackson, you know what I'm saying? I love that, like that little, you know, Uncle Sam type of thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, and it was good. It was so good, and I just think that, you know, I don't know, like you just said, I don't know anybody from then or now can even top that. I don't know, but we is going to give Bad Bunny the benefit of the doubt, because you know, you never know what type of performance that he's going to put together, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, every artist always trying to top, you know, last year's or even the Super Bowl itself. So I just think that, you know what I'm saying, it's a good honor for him to you know, to do it, you know what I'm saying? He did have a little bit of controversy saying that he wasn't going to do no more shows in America because I think it was something about like ICE or something. I might be wrong, but it was something with the immigration thing. I think that was the it was kind of like, okay, you know, you say you ain't going to do no halftime show. I mean, not a halftime show, but a show in America. But now, you know, the Super Bowl is in America, and, you know, you got to come here to do it. So it's like, you know, it's kind of like, it's kind of like you kind of stepping back on your words type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, well,
but the money comes when the money comes.
I was about to say that.
Exactly.
Like, hey, somebody call you for that check, man.
Yeah. When the money
nice
comes,
enough,
man, you got to go after it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying. So I can't really blame him, but we going to react to him, you know, getting the halftime show. This is from E! News, or basically Entertainment Tonight, and we just gonna see what, you know, how he feels and how everybody else feels about him being the halftime show performer.
Yes, sir.
How does it feel to have such amazing love and support from your fans?
I'm very grateful that the world can connect with my music.
I was keeping this secret for so long.
Do you remember what Jay-Z said to you? Because it's such a special call to get.
It's crazy because I was in the middle of a workout. I remember that after the call, I just did like 100 pull-ups.
Bad Bunny set high on a beachside goalpost and dropped the news. He's taking over the Apple Music Super Bowl 60 halftime show.
I'm happy. That's the vibe.
What can we expect? Fans on their feet and dancing like John Hamm, Taylor Swift, Austin Butler, Javier Bardem, and Penelope Cruz, who've all been spotted jamming at his performances. Shakira and J-Lo congratulated the Puerto Rican-born singer who joined them on the halftime stage in 2020.
You know, when J-Lo brought out that flag, I was going crazy.
Speaking of collabs,
oh, he's so handsome, what's his name?
Who could be joining Bad Bunny at halftime? Some big names are in the mix.
We like, you know, surprise people.
The 31-year-olds worked with Cardi B,
The Latino gang.
and Drake. It's interesting to point out Bad Bunny kicks off a world tour in November, but he's skipping the U.S., citing concerns over ICE enforcement at his concerts. Just minutes before the announcement, he dropped this Super Bowl-sized hint, posting, "After discussing it with my team, I think I'll do just one date in the United States." No doubt it's been a blockbuster year for Bad Bunny. His Calvin Klein campaign has had more than 56 million views. He popped up in Happy Gilmore 2, and this weekend, he hosts SNL.
It's so good to be you right now.
I always put a piece of my heart on everything that I do.
Might be a little bit bigger.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, because he got some big names. He got some big collabs on him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? I mean, hey, he might just, pull it off. He might just pull it off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
real nice show.
Exactly.
Real
yeah,
nice.
like I'm not doubting him or nothing. I'm not
at all.
Yeah, I'm not doubting him. I think he's I
just love America, man. That's all. It ain't got nothing against you, man.
Exactly, yeah. Nothing like that, man. I hope Bad Bunny do have a great halftime show. I hope he can surprise us with, a lot of his collabs. I hope.
Oh damn! It's gonna be at in San Francisco.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yep. California. So that's gonna be big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? They got one of the biggest type of fields and football fields. So the Super Bowl is gonna be good. Bunny. So
for sure, Bad Bunny.
Yeah. So
I mean, you got a potential to do it.
Exactly,
we can't never say what's gonna happen, but I still, feel my way about my man's Kendrick. But yeah, man, it looked like if you as anybody that do the Super Bowl, if you put your charted songs out there, everybody gonna get up and get the shaking their little tail feathers and stuff, you know what I mean, as far as boogieing down with your music. So it's really not again nothing personal towards you. Again, I'm just a Kendrick fan. So I was more happier when I heard that he was doing it, you know what I'm saying, than I was anybody and Dr. Dre.
Okay.
So I was a little bit geeked, you know what I mean? Especially the Dr. Dre one.
Don't forget about 50, Mary J, and Eminem.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that made it like real exciting for me.
Exactly, yeah.
And shit. So, again, it ain't nothing personal to you, Bad Bunny. You know what I mean? I'm just, one of those people. I don't really listen to out of country music and stuff like that. I don't listen to too many different genres of music. But I have ran into you a couple times. My wife will listen to damn near anything, so I done heard you a couple times. I'm just not familiar with the music, but from the looks of those heavy hitters that you got though on your roster, when it come down to that music, in Americans, I don't see how you can't put on a good ass show though.
Yeah,
I don't see it at all.
Well, I hope it be a great Super Bowl. I hope Detroit be in the Super Bowl.
Yes,
I hope
sir. Yes, sir.
Patrick Mahomes be in the Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
That just my my wish list. But you know what I'm saying? Hopefully,
I want my Super Bowl, baby.
I mean, hopefully overall though, you know what I'm saying, it'll be a great Super Bowl, and hopefully he'll do great at the halftime show. But we gonna stick with some more sports news, and we're going to stick with the NFL right now. And, it just, man, I'm kind of lost the words right now. Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill, basically he suffered a gruesome injury to his left knee. And it's looking like, season injury. Basically he got to have surgery on it and stuff like that, or he did have surgery on it. My bad, I'm sorry. He did have surgery on his left knee, and he tore a lot of ligaments in his knee. And that he gonna be out for a good significant time. And it's gonna be a while before we even can get any kind of glimpse of Tyreek Hill on the field again. It was also said that this could be career-ending injury. I hope that's not the case. I hope that they can figure something out and he can recover fast and 100%. I mean, how you feel about what you've seen from the game, versus the Jets? How you feel about that, man? How you kind of like, you know,
man,
think
that's one exciting player that you know, is real unfortunate, my guy, especially by it being an injury that you basically pride yourself on, you know what I mean, which is your legs, my guy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If not nothing else, to me, you the fastest receiver in the league. So just for it to be your knee, it's like, damn, you know, prayers go out to you and your family. If I ain't mistaken, you already had the surgery.
Yeah.
I think that you're in recovery.
Yeah.
So, you know, get well soon, champ.
Yep.
Man, try to come back for us, man, but don't rush it, man.
Exactly.
I don't need nothing else to happen to you if you gonna come back, man. You know what I mean? Even though you done been in the league for a nice bit.
Yeah.
If I ain't mistaken, this might be like year 15 or something.
No, I think it's like lower than that. I think it's like 8, something like that. 8 or 9.
8?
Yeah, probably 8 or 9. Because you got to think he won championship with Patrick Mahomes, and you know what I'm saying?
Damn. So I'm that far ahead of the thing.
I mean, yeah.
My bad.
I mean, he's still kind of young, so you know what I'm saying. He still can get up and down the field. So I don't think no 15 year receiver can do that.
Right.
Not like that. If you have to be somebody like what's his face like Larry Fitzgerald. Or somebody like that, or Mike Evans or somebody like that that's been in the league for a long time that we've seen. But
that's who that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I said 15. Evans.
Exactly. Yep. So I mean,
but 8 years.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not
too
bad.
So you might bounce back pretty fast.
Now I might be wrong though. I don't want to, cause like right now we not kind of just doing our research. We just saying what we feel or basically telling y'all. So don't take our word for it. If you want to do your own research on it,
and see how many years that he's
played.
Been in.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I think he kind of played between 8 and 10 years, something like that, like in that range. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna hear from Tyreek Hill himself. My bad, Tyreek Hill himself. We gonna hear from him. He was in the hospital and he was just thanking the doctors and the NFL for his surgery coming up. And yeah, we gonna let him talk.
All right, guys. Tyreek Hill here, the cheetah. About to go in for this surgery. Keep your boy in your prayers. You guys have been awesome, man. Fans Nation, just the whole entire NFL have been amazing. You know, sending me lots of love, lots of prayers, and I'm absolutely honored, man. You know, granted the situation, but I love you guys so much, and hope to see you soon, Cheetah.
For sure.
And we hope you can come back and be the cheetah that you is, bro. Because,
yes, sir. Please, in due time, bro. Do not rush it, man.
Yeah, don't rush it, bro. Because you know what I'm saying, we need you to to take care, you first, and then your family, and then the team later. You know what I'm saying? So,
because I don't think you done had no real significant injuries or nothing like that. So. You done made enough money, man, where you can sit back and chill out, man, for a year and a half. You know what I mean? If I was you, like I said again, and like my man said, this is just our public opinion. If anything, bro, try to come back. What's that? If we count this year.
Yeah, probably next year. Probably like 2027.
Yeah,
something like that.
Maybe like week 8 or something at the earliest, man. I'm only saying that just for the earliest that I would attempt, you know what I mean, to do that, because I actually have never heard of a football player having a dislocated knee.
I mean, actually, it been happening before. I think his name is I hope I'm getting his name right. I mean, I know his last name is Chubbs, but I don't know his first name. I forgot his first name. I know he played for the Browns. You know what I'm saying? And he broke his knee in college, and he did it in the pros too. It was like the same knee. Like it was gruesome too. It was gruesome too, man. I think he did recover though, but yeah, it's
He was a wide receiver, right?
No, he was a running back.
Running back.
So I mean, like I said, it's been people like that in the in the NFL that that had injuries like that, and I think that they bounced back, but not the same. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm just hoping that he can bounce back and at least come back at least 90%. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
At least 90%.
If you could do that, man, you might be able to get a good seed by then. You know what I mean? If we can come back 90, baby, y'all gonna get a good seed if you can get back at least 90 of what you was. Woo, that'd be nice, man.
For sure.
That'd be nice. And anything above that would be great, man.
Exactly, yeah.
For real.
Late like 95, 90%. If he can come back in that type of mode, I think that, he'll still be a scary player to face. Because people are scared of Tyreek Hill. They scared of, if he kick that ball to him, and even it don't matter if you do a punt return or just a kick return. Everybody's scared of that man. So he not the cheater for no reason. So
you think you would do that first? Put him out there on the kick, or would you try to hit him on a couple routes first?
It depends. It depends on how he's his mobility. Maybe in some type of scenario where it could be like some kind of like trick play type shit. But I kind of want to keep him safe for now, just to see how he would do in the next 2 years. Because I don't think he's gonna come back next year.
I wouldn't.
But
I wouldn't, even if they told me I could.
Exactly.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I think 2 years, or at least half, or 1 year and a half, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At like the earliest, man. Yeah. I would like to see you in the middle of next. Words,
but I was just kind of thinking about the injury and how it's all played out. You know what I'm saying? It's
at least the middle of next season.
Exactly.
At least the middle, bro. Like don't give us no faster than
nothing.
that.
Yeah, just go through all that process and then go to the like you said, probably about between week 6 and 8, maybe he can come back on that
I would love to see that.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe. But like I said, we hope we praying for you, Tyreek, and we praying for you to have a speedy recovery.
Yes, sir.
And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you will come back stronger than ever. Hopefully, please.
Prayers go out to you, man.
And we finna get to another subject. It's the
spinning the block, baby.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna spin the block, and basically, man, it's the nationwide news. And as of today, the government has shut down. As of today,
when the fuck did that?
Yeah,
evidently.
Yeah, it happened
you said today.
Yeah. I mean, today, 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It happened last night at 12:01. Democrats and Republicans could not come up with an agreement to come up with some type of funding to keep the government running, and they couldn't come up with nothing. They couldn't, you know what I'm saying? And this could, they said this can last for a lot of weeks. You know what I'm saying? This might be the longest government shutdown in history, maybe. They even avoided having a government shutdown back in March. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they found some type of common ground, I guess. You know what I'm saying? The Democrats, you know what I'm saying, they kind of like they don't want to really, you know, work with the Republicans and stuff. You know, so that's what's kind of going on right now.
Why the fuck y'all ain't do that when y'all was trying to get Trump in that bitch? Shut that bitch down. Tell that nigga ain't no running for president or something.
They wasn't gonna do that. They wasn't gonna do that.
That's probably one of his tactics, though, to be truthful.
Maybe.
Because who the fuck ain't gonna fund the government, nigga? The fuck, man? My wife still going to fucking work, nigga. Mm-hmm. So that means she's still paying taxes. Like, what the fuck y'all talking about?
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. That's definitely true.
Niggas still got houses, my nigga. Like,
exactly.
What you mean, man?
Yeah, that's definitely true. I don't know exactly who's getting cut off the funding, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I know it's like a lot of federal stuff. I know it's that. I know them, they not gonna get paid, but then the worst thing about it is that they still gotta go to work. They still gotta go to work. And that's the crazy thing about it, with no pay. So
that's what's up with them donations, I guess. I mean, because how else can you shut that shit down? Like, unless y'all
they couldn't come up with no agreement. They just couldn't come together and figure out how to keep the government running as far as for them. Now, everything as far as, you know, food stamps, any like government assistance, that's still running. So whoever receiving food stamps or SSI or anything like that, y'all good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got to worry about that. But it's the people that's working, like, you know, for the federal houses and stuff in your states and stuff like that. That are the people that's at the airports. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna get paid. The military, I think it's stuff like that. I'm not sure how law enforcement is in that too. I'm not sure. Wow. But it's kind of all in that same realm. It's all in that same bunch of stuff that just basically shut down. But we finna let NBC News tell us what are the next steps after the government shutdown. So we gonna hear from them, and hopefully we can, you know, get some answers.
For sure.
He was fired just 3 weeks before he was set to retire.
And now he's becoming an industry whistleblower. Kate Jennings has the story.
Now let's get to Capitol Hill correspondent Julie Sirkin for more on this. So Julie, what happens now?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question. The government has officially shut down. My phone is blowing up with statements from Democrats and Republicans already trying to point the finger and play the blame game so that their side does not get blamed by the millions of Americans who will be impacted by the consequences of this shutdown. The first one, Stephen, since 2019. That was the longest shutdown in history. It happened under the president's first administration. It lasted 35 days. I mean, even if you're not a federal government employee and you think it's not going to impact you, by the way, the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office estimating that nearly 1 million people could be furloughed, costing the government potentially $400 million. Even if you're not in that bucket or you don't know anybody who is a federal employee, you could still be impacted. That is because certain services will just cease. The clock struck midnight. That means infant and child formula, food assistance for women, flood insurance. The national parks will have some closures. If you're going to the airport, you have to give yourself more time because those TSA workers will be showing up, but they won't get a paycheck. Other services like social safety net benefit programs could also be delayed. So this has extremely real practical consequences, and it is exactly why in polling that we've seen all day long, both sides are going to be blamed by the American people. But what we go from here is that Republicans and Democrats need to come together to reopen the government. That's going to be even harder than potentially this back and forth that we've been seeing to keep the government open tonight. I caught up with House Speaker Johnson earlier tonight, as well as Leader Thune in individual interviews, pressing them on what happens next. Well, for Republicans, they're going to keep putting on the floor that clean funding extension, their 7-week plan to essentially extend current funding levels. They're going to put that on the floor over and over again, trying to pick off Democrats. They already picked off 3 of them tonight to try and get at least 8 so they can join Republicans and reopen the government. As for Democrats, who I also spoke to Leader Chuck Schumer, saying he is dug in. Why? Because of health care provisions that he says could lapse, could hike up premiums on millions of Americans. The fight is now, and really this is all about the Democratic base and trying to appease the very voters that they will rely on to win back some ground that they lost in November, Stephen.
We thank you for watching, and remember,
this motherfuckers just say that these motherfuckers is fucking over the fucking country so they can try to grab ground that they lost in fucking November, bro.
Exactly, for real.
Are you fucking kid? Y'all doing this shit so y'all can overpower the House of Representatives, nigga, with fucking Republicans, nigga?
It's them Democrats, bro.
Y'all, bruh, what is wrong? So you willing to like basically bankrupt people for 30 days because you don't want to pay a Democrat to do something? What sense do that make, bro? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. Like, what, man? Like, what, y'all paying them too much or something that y'all not coming to? Like, what the fuck?
It's crazy, bro. I mean, they said, you know what I'm saying, they trying to get more Democrats to agree. The Republicans like, look, man, we trying to keep the government going, but y'all not agreeing to what we got going on because the president is a Republican and they kind of hating on this shit.
I mean, I don't think it's just because I just think it's because of who he is. You know what I mean? Not because he a Republican.
I mean, bro. I mean, it's part of it. You know what I'm saying? It's part of it. Part of it is. I mean, it's just the fact that 3 Democrats went over to the Republicans and said, "Hey, we want to join y'all." We ain't switching parties or nothing. We just agreeing with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they trying to do. They trying to get more Democrats to come onto their side and basically say, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? Come over here. We need to keep the government running. All that other bullshit that y'all trying to keep up, it's not going to work." You know what I'm saying? And y'all still mad about the election or whatever, the House of Representatives or the Senate
stupid,
or anything like that. Y'all, if y'all mad about that, I mean, that's nothing. That's a personal problem, basically.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? This is a real human problem because people are losing money and they could potentially lose their houses and cars and stuff like that. And y'all not even thinking about that. Like, come on now.
How y'all gonna shut down the shit that got the TSA? Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Like, them people important than a motherfucker. Like, that's why they're in the fucking airport. Like, what are y'all? That don't make no sense, man. That didn't make no sense, bro.
Nope.
At all.
So that's why, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of crazy, bro. This could be the longest one because you just heard they say that in 2019, you know what I'm saying, it lasted for 35 days. And you know what I'm saying, you think about that, that's like a whole month and some change.
Yeah, some change.
You know what I'm saying? That y'all, then they wasn't getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I think I remember that.
Yeah, I did. I remember it. It's been so long, and plus Trump, he was president at the time. I think
he sure was.
Just like, damn, this shit happening again in your presidency. It's kind of like, cause it didn't happen on none of Biden's presidency.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the whole time you just, it's
that might just
again.
that might just be Trump on some bullshit or something.
It could be, or it could be the Democrats that just don't want to agree with him.
Yeah,
it could be that. It could just be the Democrats just don't want to agree with him, and You know, and they mad that the Republicans got most of the power, but y'all got the power to change that. I think I don't know if it's this coming up. I don't know if it's this month, coming up next month or next year. I don't know, but every 2 years they do a new election for new seats in the House of Representatives. Every 2 years, because it's different from being the president. You know what I'm saying? You know.
I think. If this still 5, that might be next year. Next year. Because he just got elected last year.
Yep.
So
I think it's gonna be like either, like I said, I'm not sure which
November,
one. Matter of fact, hold on.
It's been a fucking year, man.
Yeah. Matter of fact, how long he been president?
A year?
For a year now. So yeah. So next year, I think it's gonna be next year. Next year.
Well, no.
Cause he won in 2024, right?
But he ain't even been the president a whole year yet.
Well, yeah.
Because they switch out in January.
Exactly. Yep.
So he ain't even been in that bitch a whole motherfucking year yet.
Exactly.
So yeah, like Trump, man, stop bullshitting, man. Stop signing on them pieces of fucking paper. That's what you need to do, bro. That's probably what the fuck going on, nigga. Like, nigga, shit. Like, nigga, motherfuckers, every time they come to work, man, you done sign something else that they gotta fucking deny.
Man.
And then then you sign something else that sound even more fucking sillier than the last shit that you signed and all that shit, man.
That nigga just signing executive orders like it's like it's like you signing your name to every damn thing. Like,
you know what I mean?
This is my
like,
signature.
This nigga, I told you, that nigga a gangster, man. That nigga don't give a fuck about what the fuck he doing. He don't care about what's going on, how it's affecting no motherfucking body or nothing. Like,
as long as it's not affecting him, he don't give a fuck.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? That's just the piece of the pie. He don't. He just don't care, man. He just
that shit
don't.
Crazy,
you know
bro.
And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they can get it resolved because, you know, like I said, it's a lot of people that's going to be affected, you know what I'm saying? And y'all, and people think, you know what I'm saying, like, if this keeps prolonging, it's going to get worse and worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The longer
especially
y'all keep,
ain't paying somebody.
Yeah,
the
like,
fuck?
Yeah, like the longer they keep, you know, having this shut down, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be worse. It's going to get worse. And I mean, it's already worse than, you know, what it is to, you know, in this days of times. But yeah, it's
you know, right when you feel like that it can't get no worse.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like we always it's always some little itty bitty tweak where you be like, damn, like motherfuckers wasn't even thinking about none of that, man. You know what I mean? Like, again, man, it's probably that gangsta ass nigga just he probably done signed something, man. The motherfucking Democrats and Republicans looked at that piece of paper like, all right, man, you going too far now. I ain't coming to work tomorrow, man. I'm not fucking with this dude, bro.
Man, look, you know how they say, you don't come to work, you don't eat.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? And that it is fucked up that they still got to come to work and they can't eat. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully,
I mean, it's always them runner-ups though.
Yeah.
If they don't, you know, ever come to an agreement,
exactly.
You know, you always got them runner-ups that can fill them seats in, and I mean, at least temporarily get y'all together. But hey, man, look again, man. Trump, my guy. Look, my baby, my nigga. Chill, bro. Chill, cause whatever the fuck you doing, man, you got the people out here tripping, man.
For real, man.
Like, and that shit don't make no sense, man.
For sure, man.
Especially the people that's supposed to be voting on shit and supposed to be keeping shit upheld and, you know, throwing out paychecks to certain people and shit like that. Like, man, come on, man. We already, you know, went through the pandemic, man. We don't need to be going through a pandemic, you know, in the in the House of Representatives type shit, you know what I mean? It ain't nobody even getting sick or nothing, nigga. You just on some fucking bullshit. Niggas getting sick. Man. Let me stop lying. No, niggas getting sick, but they getting sick of your motherfucking ass. What they getting sick of? Like, what the fuck going on, bro?
For real,
you
man.
Tripping, my guy.
Well,
like I said, it's probably one of them, bro.
Yeah,
he probably signed some shit, dog. Niggas was looking like.
They like, nah, nigga, we ain't having that. We ain't having that one,
man. For real.
That. But
he probably found that one of them tickets talking about that that shit. What is the fuck you call that shit that he trying to do? I just said it yesterday too. Well, I said something hinting to it. Dictatorship shit.
Yeah, okay.
He probably found something like that. And they, you know what I mean? Like everybody did exactly what you just did. Like,
oh, my hell, right? Type shit.
Like, oh, hell no.
Like, you know, yeah. That, wow. But I mean, hopefully they'll get it resolved fast. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
You know, because if we got to talk about this again, it's not going to be a pretty sight because I'm going to be like, dog, get that shit together. For real. Just get it together, y'all.
I mean, hopefully we get the answer of, if we talk about it again, hopefully we have the answer on why this even transpired.
Oh, we know the answer, bro. They ain't want to work together. That's it. We know the answer. We know that shit already.
It's definitely we don't want to work with this nigga.
It's basically like even though he's our president, he's basically our boss. You know what I'm saying? Well, not technically, but just, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Just the fact that he's the, you know, the president, you know what I'm saying? And he's Republican, you know what I'm saying? And the Republicans got most of the House and they got most of the Senate. You know what I'm saying? The Democrats, they like, man,
I'm sick of this shit, man. Can't stand that motherfucker.
I'm getting sick of tired of this shit. We can't never win.
For real.
You
tired of this motherfucker. Like I said, he probably found one of them, you know, one of them piece of papers probably talking about slavery or something. You get what I mean? Like that's super extreme that we really haven't like got details on or nothing like that. And it's like really staying in house type shit because it was probably foul.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You probably found some old foul ass piece of paper, especially knowing you and all the shit that your dumb ass been coming up with to do. I mean,
yeah, man.
Man, Trump, chill out, man.
For real.
Chill, bro. You got people not even wanting to come to work and shit again, man. Come on, bro. Yeah. You ain't even been in that bitch for a year yet, my nigga.
He already crashing out. But,
you know what I mean?
You know
like, damn, bro. It ain't even... Shit, nigga, you ain't even got elected a whole year yet. fuck being in the office a whole year. You ain't even got elected a whole year yet.
He was almost fucking around when got impeached. You know what I'm saying? He was that close to finna get impeached.
Man, in 9 months?
So, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But we
gonna been in there 9 months and we
gonna go to another subject because, you know, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. But now we gonna go into the social media news. Yes, Hollywood news, that's real. So this kind of goes in the same realm. Yes, Atlanta Police Department has put out a warrant on R&B and actor Tyrese Gibson because of his 4 dogs escaped from his Bankhead residence and went to a neighbor's house, the 4 dogs, and they mangled and killed the neighbor's dog. And now the neighbor is pressing charges against Tyrese. And Tyrese not even in the country. He's out in Dubai, gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Doing his body cleanses. Hear about that. He doing his body cleanses and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Trying to clean his body, or I guess that's what he's doing.
He doing that that Aaron Rodgers.
I guess, but yeah, they you know what I'm saying, it's a arrest warrant on Gibson right now.
That's fucked up.
It says it's for animal cruelty, and yeah, man, when you get, you know what I'm saying, it is a kind of bad look, but I mean,
real bad look.
It's a bad look, you know what I'm saying, because we know niggas and dogs, you know what I'm saying, getting in trouble, like Michael Vick. You know what I'm saying? And it's others too. It's other other people I can't name right now, but he was just the first person I could just think of about having animal cruelty on his resume. And yeah, man. Seriously, man.
Say my man's had a whole arena.
Exactly, man. Had a whole stage arena, nigga, going at it, nigga, like a cockfight, bro. They was going at it, bro. I mean, like I said, though, you know what I'm saying? Look, we not even gonna talk about Michael Vick. We talking about Tyrese, so we not even gonna talk about that, man. We gonna stick to the subject, you know what I'm saying?
That was funny.
Stick to the subject at hand. So we gonna
he said niggas and dogs.
Niggas and dogs sometimes don't mix when it comes down to that animal cruelty, bro. You know what I'm saying? So they take animals very seriously. You know what I'm saying? Around here, they take animals very seriously, especially dogs. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, look, I'm not even like laughing at the situation. It's just like, damn, like come on. Like they said, it was 4 big ass dogs. I don't know what type of dogs he had, but it has been he has shown videos of the dogs, and
gotta be some big.
You know what I'm saying? And like they you know what I'm saying, he showed them on his Instagram and Facebook or whatever social media that he used, and then also the neighbors were claiming that also that the dogs was they being like kind of like escaping a lot of times, and they've been seeing it and stuff like that. So I guess this is not
the first time.
Yeah, it's not the first time that this happened. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, as far as them escaping, not killing other dogs.
Not killing other animals or nothing. We just talking about escaping. Don't y'all put nothing on it that we ain't said.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, this ain't our controversy. We're just commenting on it.
Exactly. So
ain't our shit.
First, we gonna hear from the neighbor of the puppy that got killed by the 4 dogs. We gonna do this.
That's their dogs right there.
Well, that's Tyreek's dogs right there. That's he got 2 more of those.
Oh,
look, just like that. Yeah, look at them. Yeah.
They fucked that dog over.
Exactly. But we gon'
them fucking pits, ain't they?
I guess they some type of breed.
Bulldog. Or
they some type of breed. But we gonna let what's this Inside Edition tell us a little bit more about the incident, and we gonna see what the neighbor said, because the neighbor he's a Caucasian man, and damn play about them dogs. So we gonna see, and we gonna let, like I said, we gonna let Inside Edition tell us what's up.
Motherfucking Caucasian people be tongue kissing they motherfucking dogs.
Expeditiously.
He's a popular star from the Fast and Furious franchise, but today there's a warrant out for his arrest, and it has nothing to do with speeding. Cops are looking for Tyrese Gibson because his dogs killed his neighbor's pet. Jim Murray has the details.
Where is Tyrese Gibson? The singer and Fast and Furious actor is the subject of a police warrant for his arrest after cops say his pack of dogs mauled this adorable little dog to death in his posh Atlanta neighborhood.
People are terrified for their life, and the dogs killed a dog last night.
Gibson's neighbor says his beloved King Charles Cavalier Spaniel named Henry was slaughtered when Gibson's unleashed guard dogs went on the attack.
It just makes me so sick.
Harrison Parker says he had let Henry out, not realizing that Gibson's pack was roaming the street.
In the darkness, there was this little pile of white fur, and he was dead. He was just a little guy. His little bark probably drew those dogs in, and he was just an easy target.
Parker says neighbors' Ring camera video was taken the night Henry was killed. How would you describe these 4 dogs?
What I've seen from the footage is they were on the hunt. You know, they're huge animals.
Police investigating the case say they issued an arrest warrant for Gibson, but he failed to turn himself in. According to one report, he's in Los Angeles.
We could have just resolved it easily. It is a misdemeanor, but he's chosen this other route, so it is frustrating.
On Instagram, 46-year-old Gibson writes, "I had no idea I would ever wake up to this nightmare, and I know the family must feel the same way. To them, please know that my heart is broken for you. I am praying for your healing and for your beloved pet who never deserved this." If you could talk to Tyrese, you didn't say anything to him, what would you want to say to him?
I would just say, why didn't you secure your dogs?
Tyrese Gibson's lawyer says he has made the difficult decision to move his dogs to a new safe and loving home. He also says he is cooperating with authorities to resolve the matter.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
You in trouble, dog. I mean, I know I'm laughing and shit, but oh, buddy, you're in trouble.
Man,
whoa,
dog, that was kind of.
Hey, man,
wow.
that wasn't even. What that was unfair.
Man, seriously.
Hey, my guy,
seriously.
That was. Man,
wow, yes,
they treated that motherfucker like a squirrel, my guy. My man's got your dogs on camera.
They treated that shit like a cat. They ain't give a fuck.
Got your dogs on camera, carrying that little dog in their mouth.
Dirty, bro.
You in trouble. What my man? Cause if I gotta raise up, it's gonna be trouble. Yeah, bro, you in trouble. Mm-hmm. My guy. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Tyrese, man. You one of my favorite R&B singers too, my guy. I still listen to Sweet Lady and lately, still to this day,
that's right.
Damn near every motherfucking day, my guy. That's no bullshit, no exaggeration, my guy.
Exactly.
Like look, man, I had a girlfriend that told me I was her Tyrese type shit. You feel me? Like that's like my guy. You know what I mean? Like when you was on top, my guy, you was on top. You feel me? So you my man's $100,000. But that right there,
yeah,
my nigga. Hey man, you gonna have to get back to Georgia, guy. You gonna cause they'll fuck around and fuck you over that, man. My mans was carrying that dog in his mouth, my nigga. Yeah. I'm talking about that nigga bruh, like that god dog, man.
Yes.
Motherfucking dog look like a goddamn hamster or something in that nigga mouth, man. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, and that was a little ass dog.
Nigga, that dog had a mouthful, bro. I'm talking about it looked like
that dog
it was
had
already
no
dead
chance
in his mouth already. It was,
for real, he had no chance, bro. At all.
And then against 4 of them, of course, they want to take their turn too. They see blood, they like shit. Give me a bite, like you know what I'm saying. And I mean, dog.
It looked like them motherfucking dogs be eating squirrels and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it looked like them motherfuckers be eating healthy than a bitch.
He be feeding them motherfuckers real meat.
For real. I mean, that's the way them niggas look, man. Them motherfuckers is eating good than a bitch.
Shit, they said the next step, shit, it's gonna be human meat in a minute.
Man, shit.
If he don't put them motherfuckers in some type of you know, in their own habitat, you know what I'm saying? They own
they gonna make them put him down, man. I mean, they're gonna make him put them down. I said that backwards. I think they're gonna make him put them down.
They might.
I really feel bad for you though, Tyrese.
Yeah,
you probably love the shit out them dogs.
Yeah.
And they probably gonna make you put them all down instead of putting them inside of different houses and shit.
You're right.
especially the one that actually did most of the damage.
I mean, well, they all play a part, so it really don't matter. Like they all play a part. That's
especially for the intimidation part.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like the dog wasn't about to fuck with none of them.
Yeah, because like like the neighbors and shit, they were saying that they seen them escape so many times. So I mean, it was a matter of a time when they was gonna do something that was gruesome. I thank God that it wasn't a human child or anything like that.
Yeah.
I thank God it wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel sorry for the Caucasian man that lost his dog, because that's not nothing to
be playing around with. I'm even gonna apologize a little bit just to you about just making it sound funny. You know what I mean? Because it ain't really funny.
No, it's not the funny.
It's just you know what I mean, like that. I didn't know it was that. Yeah. Like I mean, it was messed up. You kind of like be like, dogs. You know what I mean? Like that's how I was until like I just saw that. Like
you see how big the motherfucker was. Like
compared to the other dog. Like God damn.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Yeah, man. Like that shit. Like.
Man. Really fucked up. Tyrese, we praying for you, praying for the Caucasian man. I don't know your name, but we praying for you, man, and hope y'all.
I don't even think they just said his name on the thing.
Yeah, I don't think if they did, I
apologize for not listening.
We'll put it in the edits.
Yeah,
we'll put it in the edits. But we finna stick with the Hollywood news and social media news. Yes, this topic right here has been going all over the internet for about 2 days now. Yeah, something like that. About 2 days.
Yeah,
man. I mean, and look, as men, you know what I'm saying, I kind of don't even want to talk about this situation because it's involved two women. You know what I'm saying? I kind of don't want to talk about it, but they put it out in the world, so I have to get my reaction to this. And our reaction to this, yes, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj is back at it again with a beef. Now, we all thought that they beef died like 3 years ago. I don't know what sparked it again. We don't know what sparked it again, but like I said, it's the Hollywood news. It's that Hollywood shit. We don't know what the fuck is they got going on. One motherfucker having babies by football players and shit, one over here doing coke, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make no sense, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all this shit is all crazy, yo. And like I said, like for us being men, we talking about these women. Like I said, like, look, these women are phenomenal artists, you know what I'm saying? Sure. I mean, I would bear the difference and say that, Nicki Minaj is probably a better rapper. I'm just saying, like, she's a better, she writes her stuff and she's a better rapper. So no offense to Cardi B. I'm just saying, I'm just speaking facts. And you know what I'm saying?
That is facts.
She been running the game for, I mean, as far as the female
side of things.
The female side of it. She been running the game about 15 years, bro, strong. And I know, and and people, you know what I'm saying, like, people
and deserving so though.
Yeah, people want to be like, oh, but Cardi B got a Grammy, and you know what I'm saying, and kind of throwing that in her face and shit, you know what I'm saying. But I don't really, I had to learn a long time ago that, you know what I'm saying, like, Grammys really doesn't matter to the fact that if it's like, I'm talking about like greatness.
Shit don't mean nothing.
Yeah, like when it come down to greatness, I don't really.
It's a good feat.
Yeah, it's a good treatment. It's a good statement to have on your resume.
Yes, sir.
But
it is a testament and acknowledgement of your greatness.
But then who is we to talk about, why Nicki Minaj don't got a Grammy? We can talk about that shit all day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But we not even finna get with that. We just gonna stick with this beef what they going on. Now, the last time for me, I don't know about you, but for me, the last time that they was had a altercation or some kind of fight, it was some kind of verbal, exchange that they was, at. I think it was at the Met Gala or something like that. They said, like, it was
I think so.
Yeah, and they got to fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I don't know. I ain't gonna say technically fighting. I'm just saying.
I think it was their entourage or something like that.
But I mean, you can see
security
like you can see like not Nicki Minaj, but you can see Cardi B with a shoe or some type of shit in her hand, and like she was finna
trying to hit her with it.
Yeah, and you can see like Nicki Minaj people kind of holding her back against the wall, and they like you like they kind of making her look like she was tripping and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what happened. We don't know. But
as far as the first one, right?
Yeah, yeah. The first incident that they had. I'm like, now this time they kind of taking it a little too far. I mean, because from what I seen, man, I mean, Nicki Minaj calling Cardi B's daughter culture. She called her a culture vulture. You know what I'm saying?
Her daughter?
Yes. But in defense of Nicki Minaj, Cardi B did bounce back and clap back at her and said, you know what I'm saying, yo retarded son or something like that. It was like, I'm talking about they brought the kids into this. You know what I'm saying? So now I know they ain't gonna go back to trying to be civil. It's past that now, because once you bring the kids into it and you bring personal issues and with it, I think it's gonna them two is not going to be in the same room, and if they is, it's gonna be some shit.
It's gonna be some furniture moving around.
It's gonna be some shit. You know what I'm saying? They both from New York City, and you know how, you know what I'm saying, New York, you know, females are, you know what I'm saying? They real rowdy.
Well, I know about their what they say in their music.
Yeah,
I mean, I've never like personally dated a New York chick, so I don't really like. I can't really like speak to their mannerisms or nothing like that. But from what you saying, man, the shit kind of.
Yeah,
that shit foul right there. Man.
I mean,
like, number one, Nikki, you ain't got no business calling nobody baby a culture vulture, bro.
Exactly.
They don't even know what that shit mean. Man, come on, baby.
And you,
I like thought you was bigger than that one.
She's the older out of this whole thing. She's the oldest one. I think she. I would at least thought she would have been like a little bit more mature about the approach that she took.
Yeah, but she's starting to get a following though, bro.
I mean,
you know what I mean, like the Barbs and shit. You know what I mean? Like she's in the Beehive type shit. Exactly, like Cardi's starting to get one of them. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
So you know, she might be getting attacked. You know, by the whatever Cardi B's, you know, whatever she calling her following the people. You know what I mean? You know, they might be saying a little wild shit to her or something, or somebody close to her might have said something wild as hell to Nikki or something like that, or around Nikki. You know what I mean? Or probably around one of her people, you know what I mean? Like they probably said something wild as fuck and said that it was Cardi that said it, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You know, Cardi said woo woo
and
boom boom boom.
And when she heard it, she was like,
yeah.
What you say? What that bitch just say? What that bitch just say? I'm talking about she hit that motherfucker so hard, bro, and she looked back like,
you know I love doing that, nigga.
Yeah, she said,
you silly as hell for doing that.
What she say? No, fuck that. She fuck that. No, she was like this. What you say? Bro, what you say? What that bitch say? Yeah. And you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, but I love doing that, bro. I love it.
Man.
Thank you for doing that, man. I love it, man. I love that shit, man. You know, I love looking at motherfuckers and they be off that coke, man.
Bro.
That shit, man.
Gone, bro. I'm talking about gone. Man, dog. Shit, dog. For real. Like I said, I'm sorry if Nicki Minaj, you can hate me for it. I don't care.
Fuck Cardi B.
But like I said, fuck Cardi B. But we all know we all know what a coke head look like. We you know what I'm saying? Especially our black people, we know what that shit look like.
Hey, for real.
And that shit. That shit that you know what I'm saying? Look, listen.
I'm not gonna say that
shit that
Cardi
she on,
don't be doing the shit.
Now, yeah, I'm not gonna say she don't be doing
for
it.
Real.
But she too busy.
Act like it.
But she too busy with these damn kids and shit, and you know what I'm saying. So I don't even think that she really. I mean,
indulging right now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say you indulging right now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say she never did it before or either, like something like that. But you know what I'm saying. It's just the fact that we know that she's on that shit bad. Like, I don't care who you trying to convince. Like, no, you own that shit. But we finna let the Breakfast Club tell us a little bit more because, like I said,
one of my favorite shows too.
Man,
shout out to the Breakfast Club.
For sure. So we gonna
definitely be having hard ass information, my
definitely.
And TMZ too, man.
Yeah. Oh shit. TMZ.
Y'all probably two of our best sources and shit.
Damn near.
For sure.
Oh yeah, Inside Edition. That's real.
Inside Edition.
Yeah. And Entertainment Tonight. Y'all really be on your
Tonight
shit.
Do be on that shit.
Y'all really be on your shit. But we finna get to this Cardi B and Nicki Minaj fucking shenanigans.
Yes, sir. Shit was funny though. I didn't say. Fuck Cardi B.
Just hear me out. All work management platforms are the same. Monday.com is the one you'll actually love to use. There had to be somebody in the room with Cardi because it sounds as if the other person is on the
Sorry, y'all. Sorry, we gotta go back.
Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are going at it again.
Crazy.
Nah, but this time though, like, I mean, you know, we talk about all the back and forth up here, and we talk about put it in the music and all of that. But I feel like yesterday watching the two of them go back and forth, it was too far. They brought the kids into it.
Wrong. Wrong on both ends.
Yeah, I felt like it was too far. Now, just a little background. So when we played that audio yesterday of Cardi B going off about the Ice Spice lyric, Cardi B and one of Ice Spice's team members, his name is James. She mentions James in the audio. They were online going back and forth. Conversation is about who leaked the audio.
Wait, I just want to pause it right quick because Ice Spice is signed with Nicki Minaj.
I was about to say, what she got to do with it?
Yeah, she basically, you know, Nicki Minaj, you know, she got her own record label. And you know what I'm saying? Yep. She got her own
Barbies, huh?
Yeah,
she really on them Barbies, huh?
And you know what I'm saying?
Congratulations about that.
Sure.
Congratulations, because I didn't know.
Exactly. And she signed Ice Spice. You know what I'm saying? That's why they were doing them songs together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
exactly. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we gonna let them continue. My bad. I just wanted to say that, to make it more clear.
I was gonna ask about it. Exactly. I don't lie. You know what I mean? Like, I can't lie about it. I was straight gonna ask you, like, hey man, what the fuck Ice Spice got to do with it?
For sure.
So at some point,
but it had to be somebody in the room with Cardi because it sounds as if the other person is on the phone. The person is in the room with Cardi.
That's been the back and forth. Now, James himself came out and said he didn't leak anything, and he kind of says the same thing that you say. Cardi B says that's not true. It had to come from their side because there's certain things not added in the audio. Like she mentions something with Sexy Red in the iHeart Music Awards, and, you know, Ice Spice being upset about that. But long story short, Nicki Minaj commented on that. She didn't at Cardi or anything, but she commented on that. And she basically was saying that Cardi leaked the audio, right? So then now the two of them start going back and forth. And it gets to a point where Cardi says, listen, well, first, Nicki also addresses Cardi saying the fertility issues thing. She says that she's never had fertility issues and it's not something that should be used lightly because there are women who deal with that. And, you know, prayers to those women. But Cardi mentions, listen, it's your son's birthday because yesterday was Papa Bear's birthday.
Oh, wow.
And you're on Twitter dedicating essays to me. For the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese. So then they start arguing back and forth about the night that they actually ran into each other in New York. Speeding through that. Then Cardi B mentions, because it's been a conversation about whether she mentioned Nicki on this album. Nicki posted referencing a line that I'm assuming she thought was about her. Cardi cleared it up. She said, how are you pressed over an album you haven't got a hit on or a mention in? Your feelings are hurt because I haven't paid you no attention. You haven't even cut your kid's cake yet. It's 6:00 in LA. You must have took your first line of the day. So then Nicki tweets Barney B and Culture Vulture. You know, Culture is Cardi B and Offset's daughter. And then of course, Cardi responds and she says, listen, that's the last time you're going to be mentioning my kids. You know, we're not about to do that, basically. Nicki Minaj then calls Culture ugly. And then it gets really like crazy after, you know, I mean, it was already crazy, but it gets really crazy after that. You know, Cardi responds and says, you wish you could call my daughter ugly. Culture is beautiful. And you know that. Your hate is so deep and dark and nasty because your son is nonverbal because you effed him up with drugs. So you're jealous of everybody's kids and their happiness. Now, these are all things that Cardi are alleging. And she's like, where are you at? Stop talking. So they go back and forth a bit mentioning the kids and, you know, just a ton of different things that I really don't even want to like read in full.
Nikki, how can you mention the fertility issue, right? Like, which is something very serious for a lot of women, you know, who are unable to have children, and then you turn around and you call somebody's kid ugly. Cardi, you cannot talk about nobody's kids. You pregnant, like it's a lot. I think it's irresponsible on both women's part. Nikki just seemed miserable. Like, I'm sorry. Like, she just seems miserable anytime that's your gut punch right there. Like, and you're still, and mind you, we still have to wait till March to hear your raps.
Music.
To hear your music. To hear whatever the clapback is musically. We still got to wait till March while we watching this unfold right here.
Yeah, they both went to hell on each other. Crazy. And this is why Cardi should have never responded to Nicki.
Yeah.
And a lot of this is social media's fault because y'all love to say lyrics be about people that they don't be about. Cardi just confirmed she wasn't shooting at Nicki on none of them lyrics.
Album. Yeah, she did confirm that. I mean, and I will say too, though, even with social media and what people like to say, I feel like if Nicki is posting that, she obviously felt like that too. And I don't know if that stems from social media, but I think that this is a lesson in, like, if it's not directly said to you, maybe you just leave it.
That's right.
Or if Nicki wanted to jump back in there, we know Nicki got a pin. She do that. Go ahead.
But at least
where
take
the pin at then?
Take the day off for your son's birthday though. I didn't know that yesterday was her son's birthday. Cause her and Cardi's beef overshadowed that.
I don't like this. I don't like when you throw the kids in it, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And, you know, you can't say somebody's going too far when you talk about somebody's kids because, you know, some people say, well, you know, play the higher road. No, I'm going to hell with you. You talk about my kids.
Yeah.
I'm talking about yours. And and it is what it is. But it should have never got that far. They should have never talked about each other's kids. I just don't like that. It's just it's not.
And I will say, I respect Nicki as an artist, but when I read her tweets, and she starts trying to label people good and evil, it really makes me think of Isaiah 5:20. Isaiah 5:20 says, woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Because if she believes that she comes off as a peaceful, loving, God-fearing human, she's bugging. Crazy. Like, you can literally feel the darkness from her tweets. And honestly, that's why you shouldn't even engage with her, because when you match that kind of energy, you come off looking dark too.
You're right. And, you know, the one thing I would always say, when you're in your light and the light is shining on you, people will try to take that light away.
Absolutely.
Right? Cardi B just released an amazing body of work. It's selling greatly. She had an amazing rollout. She's having a child coming up. She's doing a tour. It's sometimes, like you said, and I hate it because I'm the pettiest person. I'm a petty mother effer. But sometimes you just gotta enjoy the light.
Yeah.
Just gotta enjoy.
And Jess said something that's real too. Nicki has all those accolades, all that success, and still manages to come off as miserable. Like, how do you beef with everybody? Lil' Kim, Remy Ma, Cardi, Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto, Mariah Carey. Like, that's not a pink print. That's a stink print. Okay, Nicki energy just comes off as nasty and stink. That's what y'all should be called. It's a stink print. Like, that's disgusting.
Yo, you've been pretty good with these names.
I'm gonna give it to him.
The Dead Dash, the stink print.
You might need to drop an album for $4.99 too. You might need a little $4.99 album somewhere too.
Don't y'all ever disrespect me, okay?
What?
I'm in the Radio Hall of Fame for a reason.
You the Reed Queen, baby.
I know. Go ahead. This is the first time he has definitely taken a compliment. I love it because he usually be like, "No, yo, just stop. Don't."
I don't know what you're talking about. I thought about that 5 seconds ago.
Like, it just comes to my mind. Like,
it's my mental health as well, so my business are too.
All that is true.
And them names be sticking too, boy.
Well, I mean, yeah, it got to the point where, you know, Cardi and Nicki are online talking about where you at, where the addresses are and all the things, and Cardi's pregnant. So hopefully, you know, people that love them intervene in this quiet silence of the day. I will say too, JT got in the mix yesterday. We won't get to that. Maybe we'll bring it back in the next hour. But you told JT to get in the booth and drop some lyrics. She says Friday she has a song dropping. Yep, Friday.
Oh, okay.
This Friday.
I'm here for that.
Dope.
I'm here for that. I'm always here for the music.
Something dropping? Somebody else got something dropping on Friday
Clarissa
too.
Shields has music dropping on Friday
a diss
too.
record? What we talking about?
It's not a diss record. It's just a song. Envy, don't do that.
Okay, I'm just asking. Y'all went from JT diss record that y'all think
Jessica's excited about new music.
Remy, just have your pen ready just in case.
Now, you remember what happened last time you jumped in? Remember what happened last time,
Okay. All right.
What happened last time? Mind your business.
You're egging this on a little
Jesus.
bit.
Well, speaking of all the back and forths too, I know T.Y. Savage, our girl, was up here, and there's been some back and forth subliminally with her and Tyler. We're gonna get into that.
You should save that one, Lauren.
Yeah, top of the next hour. I just wanted to, get top of the next hour.
Ready.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for the latest with Lauren Charlemagne. Who are you giving that down to?
Well. Yeah.
Fuck Cardi B.
I mean, both of them, bro. It was like I said. Look, how many times?
It say Cardi kind of threw her first shot at the kid first, though.
No, they said.
I mean, Nikki.
Yeah. So look, I told you, bro. When she heard some shit,
Disclaimer.
No, ain't no disclaimer. She did like this. What you say about me? She hit the. She already had a pinky full worth of coke in her hand. So by the time when she turned around and they said anything about Cardi B,
they was like, bitches on your nose.
Bruh. I'm talking about she hit that shit so Chris, she started snapping out on her ass. Yo, motherfucking kid, ugly
at the
bitch.
Party. At the party.
Yo, kid's a goddamn culture roach. I'm talking about bruh. And like, come on, man. Like you can't sit there and not expect someone to come back at you when you talk about they kids. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's anybody. Yeah. It don't matter you a man, woman, dog, cat, whatever. They coming at your ass.
Oh yeah, especially the motherfucking animals.
Hell yeah.
Shit, them animals all be bullshitting about
exactly,
them kids.
Don't bullshit around. So
hey,
look, just imagine that you in that type of environment and shit, and now you got to see this motherfucker. See, you remember, like I said, the last time they got into it, fucked up, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, bruh.
And then again, but I guess I was right with it was probably they peoples.
Yeah,
I was right about that.
For sure.
It was they peoples.
Yeah,
somebody talking too much.
In they inner circle, bro, said one thing and they, like I said, they already knew that they didn't like that motherfucker, or the people in the motherfucking circles knew that these two individuals did not like each other. You know what I'm saying? So that
knowing that they going back and forth on words and shit, just in private though. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They probably even know that much. Like, yeah, I know that bitch said something about me.
Because low key, because Cardi, you know what I'm saying? She got baited in. She got baited into the drama, and it's kind of like, you know, but you can't really blame her because that's her child. I'm pretty sure that she ain't. When she said something the first time, she probably just looked at it like, I don't. This bitch, she on some other shit. She on some coke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But then what's her name's first reply was probably just about the music.
It was because
you know
because when she said something about a verse in the you know what I'm saying in the on her album or whatever, because that Cardi B just dropped the album. And you know, basically, you know what I'm saying? You know,
that's what Cardi said. Okay. Now I got it in line. Now.
Like she then
Cardi like, hey man, you know,
like,
it's your motherfucking son birthday, bitch. Go to the birthday party. You know what I'm saying? Leave that shit alone.
Yeah.
I wasn't even talking about you.
Exactly. I wasn't even thinking about you. I'm not even focusing on you, and you focusing on me because you still trying to stay on top.
Yeah,
and that's really what it's about, because you see how many people that she beef with, like they said, look, I'm not even gonna go back and try to
regurgitate that shit.
Like she been beefing with everybody and anybody that's been rapping, either it's old or new. It doesn't matter. You know,
you need to leave, mom. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this, motherfucking Nicki Minaj. I ain't know that you was fucking with my baby Mariah. You leave that bitch alone. You hear me? That's one of the greatest singers to ever bless the mic. You leave her the fuck alone. I don't give a fuck what she said to you about your kid. I don't give a fuck. All y'all motherfucking female artists, you leave that one the fuck alone. You know what I'm talking about? Because No, dog. No, not that's the closest thing I got to Whitney left, bro. You leave her the fuck alone, bro.
For sure, man.
For real, the closest thing to Whitney.
Hopefully, man, they will stop this stupid ass shenanigan shit. They both moms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause y'all kids don't need to go through that, man.
Because think about it, you know what I'm saying? When they get older, man, they gonna be seeing this shit.
Yeah.
You know
and then what if they fuck around and, you know, end up beefing with each other over the shit? You know what I mean? Like, and they don't even know what they moms is really beefing for, which, like you said, is not really shit. Y'all are really not beefing about anything besides trying to be on top of the game.
See, this right here though, it would be the kicker though, if they grow up right, they you know what I'm saying, them kids grow up and nigga Minaj's son fuck Cardi B's Cardi B's daughter and shit and get her pregnant and shit. And now they gotta be grandmamas and shit. That would be funny,
my nigga.
That would be funny.
I'm here for that.
That would be funny.
You talking about being messy? I'll be messy than a motherfucker with that one, bro.
That would be funny.
Let y'all kids grow up to do that.
That would be so funny.
Jesus, I'm bringing this episode back
for sure.
Let y'all motherfucking kids in the next. What's that? About
20. Well,
not 20.
Well, no, yeah. I can say about
shit, I was
like
busting
15
nuts at 15.
Yeah, about 15. Yeah,
I was busting nuts at 15.
About 15. Yeah,
about 15, motherfucker.
Yeah,
you
about
two
15.
Ignorant motherfuckers, bro.
That would be funny though.
Hold on. How old is
nigga Minaj's son?
Yeah,
I think he's about like between 3 and 3 and
maybe 5.
5, but in that range. Cardi B got kids in that range as real.
Okay.
Not Culture though. Culture, she the oldest one, but
okay. So what? How old is Culture?
I think she about like 9.
God damn, for real?
Yeah, I think she about like 9, about 8 or 9.
Damn, she got with what's his name 9 years ago?
Well, 8 years ago. It was like 8 or 6. She was about like 7. I think she was about like 7. My bad. I think she was about 7 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And I think Nicki Minaj's son is about between 3 and 5, I believe.
That would be
that would be
funniest shit.
That'd be funny
ever. You hear me? I will be back. I'm talking about I would be right back for that. So that means she'd be about like 20 something and he'd be still a kid or something. So we gonna give you which kid?
We talk about the latest kids, like, you know what I'm saying, about like 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got to give them that one. So yeah. So okay. So 15 years to get them 18.
About 18, between
if they about 3
17,
now,
18 years probably.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah,
but
I like that. I like that.
I'm gonna be realistic. Like just make it 20. Just make it 20.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because we don't want y'all kids. I mean, because I did the stupid ass shit, which it wasn't successful. Let's say that. You know what I mean? It wasn't successful for me to do that. So let me not put that on anybody else's kids, because I still got kids in school as well, and I don't need them doing that shit neither.
Exactly.
So let me calm down with that. But I'm still here for it.
For sure.
Y'all 2 kids hook up, bro. I am going to cry laughing at y'all stupid ass.
That's gonna be the most funniest shit in the world,
bro.
That would be the
funniest shit.
That would be the most funniest shit. But
and they have a baby.
Wow, yes. That like I said, that would be the funniest shit I ever see. I'm like I said, I know they probably mad as hell for me even putting that in fruition or putting that in the air, but. Like I said, I'm just saying, like it would be funny. It would be funny. I'm only saying that jokingly. I'm not saying that to be, you know what I'm saying, to try to be serious and shit. I'm just trying to be, just make some light out of it, bro. Just put some light in it. But
we doing a flashback episode. The moment we see that shit, bitch, hey, nigga, that shit would be hilarious,
man. But speaking of kids. We're gonna stick with the social media shit. We got just the last subject that we got, but it's still in the subject, social media and Hollywood news. Speaking of kids, like I said, Sierra.
Oh shit.
Yes, man. It's been a lot of talk in the conversation amongst women and men about this subject. So it was basically said that Sierra officially she officially changed her son's name, Future's name, last name to her new husband, Russell Wilson's last name. And
damn, she actually did it?
Yeah, she actually did it. She did that shit.
Oh, you baited me yesterday.
Yeah,
you baited me.
She
this nigga got
you know what
me
I'm saying?
yesterday.
So,
he had me thinking it ain't happened yet.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, you know what I'm saying? She changed the name and shit. And, Future, he did not take light of it.
Hell no.
I don't know exactly what he said because I wasn't really into it, but I was just kind of more like, damn, Sierra, like why you go that low? To you know what I'm saying? I mean, now we can say that if the kid wanted this himself, because he is kind of old enough to really comprehend on what he wants and likes. So it's kind of messed up though still all the way around, because it's like you didn't really give Future a chance to even convince the boy, or you can even convince you that, hey, this still my son. You know what I'm saying? You still taking my money and shit for his football, camps and shit like that. Like, come on now, like you still taking my money and shit, but you want to change my son's last name to this nigga?
Cornball.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? It just don't make no sense. As far as that, but like I said, we not in a household. Yeah, we don't know what was been said, what's been done, or whatever. We just looking at it from the outside looking in, and from the outside, we are like, what the fuck, Sierra? That's not cool. I mean, look, I'm not even a father yet, and I know that last name holds a lot of weight.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And once you fuck with that, it's kind of like you really trying to,
especially if you're not a junior.
Yeah,
even when you're not a junior, I ain't even say especially.
And the son still got the first name, Future. So it's like he's still part of him. And I mean, like I said though, it's fucked up, man. It's really fucked up. But like I said, we don't know if the child said, "Hey, mom, I want to be a part of this family too." I mean, all my little brothers got Wilson.
Yeah.
Why I can't have it? You know
I'm a victim to that.
You know what I'm saying? It's
well, I wouldn't even say a victim.
Like it's crazy though, bro.
So I'm sorry, son, for even saying I was a victim of that. But
you know what I'm saying? It's really,
it was brought to my attention.
Yeah, like it's really messed up, man. Like how the way that that happened and went down. But we don't know exactly the whole basically incident. We don't know. We don't know if this was just something that the son wanted to do, or was it Sierra's intentions to do this? You know what I'm saying? We don't know. But we can find out right now from social media, and we finna find a video to really explain this better, because it is really, really messed up on Sierra's part.
So many levels.
So we gonna see, and we gonna check this out right now.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about
Give us 1 second.
Base 44.
From heartbreak to controversy, Sierra made a bold move with her son's last name recently, and the internet is just finding out, and Future's response is pure anger, you guys. Sierra really went, "I'm leaving Future in the past." So let's get into this mess, you guys. For those who don't know, Sierra and Future's relationship was a whirlwind of love, music, and heartbreak. They got engaged in 2013 and welcomed their son, Future Zahir, in May 2014. However, just a few months later, their engagement was called off, and their breakup was shrouded in controversy, largely due to cheating allegations. Ciara called off the engagement after reports surfaced that Future had allegedly been unfaithful, with multiple sources claiming the affair involved his stylist Tyrena Lee. Despite the breakup, their time together remains one of the most talked about celebrity relationships in the 2010s. An insider told US Weekly in 2014 a source told the magazine Ciara, found out about the affair through multiple sources in recent weeks. They added there was clear evidence when she approached Future about the cheating. This was clearly not just a one-night thing. While Future has publicly denied cheating, saying their split was due to growing apart, the reports left a mark on both their personal lives and public perception. Ciara, in particular, was said to feel humiliated and devastated, retreating from the public eye to focus on her child. Ciara never went into deep public detail, but she later confirmed in interviews like Call Her Daddy that betrayal and a lack of trust ended the engagement. 2 months ago on the Call Her Daddy podcast, she revealed why she left Future 3 months after the birth of their son together, and she threw shade at Future, being like, this is not the point in life where you're allowed to be experimenting, yada yada, pretty much insinuating he was cheating on her.
Around the time that you met Russell, you were going through a really public and what looked like painful breakup. How did you know for yourself it was time to leave?
Oh my goodness. When you know you're supposed to make a super defined decision in your life, you know it from like the head to your feet, from your feet to your head, and your soul and your body, you know it. It's almost like your taste buds change. You have a taste bud for a certain kind of thing, and then the taste buds just go. You got to sometimes also look in the mirror and reflect on yourself too. Okay, what are things that I could be doing differently in my life? Or I'm looking for a change, but what does that mean? So you have to kind of define everything about making changes in your life that are very critical. And I've talked about before, obviously when you have a child, it's very important to me. Like now, it's no time to play around. Like the whole like experimentation kind of phase is out the door. It's like I am now responsible for another life. So what am I doing? Like how am I thinking that through? So and then when you tired, you tired. I want joy. I want to make sure my cup is full. How am I living my life? Like I always say, don't let nobody waste your time. I don't care if it's relationship or friendship, business, whatever it is, like don't let it waste your time. It's just not worth it.
She also mentioned that toxicity can be deadly, which makes it seem like Future was putting her through hell for her to say that.
Toxicity it can kill you. Putting toxic things into your body is not good. It's not. We have to be real with ourselves, right? It's like, what do you want out of life for yourself? You have to be a little selfish in your thought process, and whatever's around you needs to align with that. The toxic, is like, there's nothing fun about being confused all the time.
After her painful split from Future, Ciara eventually moved on and found love again. Fast forward to 2015, she met NFL quarterback Russell Wilson at a University of Wisconsin basketball game. Despite the late hour, Russell asked Ciara out to dinner, and their connection was immediate. They spent hours talking, and Russell later said, in quote, "Next thing I knew, it was 12 o'clock, 12:30, and I was sold on you." They ended up getting married in 2016, and now they have 3 children together. Russell legally adopted Ciara's son from her previous relationship, Future Zahir, and his last name was officially changed to Wilson, Russell's last name. But Ciara didn't change his name entirely. She hyphenated it and added Wilson, so now his name matches everyone else in the household. The move definitely highlighted Ciara and Russell's dedication to maintaining a more blended family, but it looks like a certain someone was not too happy about this. TMZ wrote, Ciara's son with rapper Future is legally a Wilson, because TMZ has learned the singer added Russell Wilson's last to her eldest son's legal name. In case you missed it, Ciara and Russ hit the US Open this week with their kids, but when Russ posted a shot of Ciara and their family from the stands with the caption, Miss at Ciara Wilson, Future Wilson, and Sienna Wilson, fans zeroed in on the fact Future Zahir's last name was written as Wilson, sparking speculation Russell had adopted him. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ Ciara has full custody of her 11-year-old, and Wilson was legally added to his name a few years back. He still has his dad Future's last name Wilburn in his full legal name. Well guys, it looks like this whole situation ruffled some feathers for Future, Ciara's ex, because this was what he tweeted. After this was making headlines all over social media, Future went online and posted a shady remark saying, "I don't give a congratulations." He later deleted the post after people called him out for being an absent deadbeat father.
And why do I have a high suspicion that Future Jr. was the one that asked to change his last name? I almost can bet money that her son asked her to change his last name to Russell Wilson because Russell Wilson is truly his father. Future has never been a father to that kid. Mind you, Future's last name doesn't even match his son's anymore. He's no longer Wilburn. He changed his last name to Cash, like the degenerate that he is. Go look it up. So before you deadbeat baby dads get in the comments or try to get on Sierra for making a decision that benefits her son, shut your ass up. Have you seen your child? Have you paid your child support? And the men are like spiraling in there. And I'm sitting here and it's like, deadbeats all support deadbeats. Y'all are one and the same.
Future was probably at the height of his career around the time he was with Sierra, which doesn't justify cheating, but he probably just couldn't handle a woman like Sierra. And she seems so much happier now, but as expected, the internet wasted no time weighing in on the comment Future made. One person pointed out that Future is 41 years old, calling out how he wrote, "I don't give a fuck, congratulations" on Instagram, seemingly as an immature message towards his ex or the people criticizing his role as a father. He is disgusting. Just wait until his son reads that. It's probably easier for the household to have the same last name. LOL, his son calls another man daddy. He should be embarrassed. And all the males and pick-me's were complaining on his behalf. The dope fiend doesn't care about nada. He even gave up on trolling Sierra because the public is against him. There are some men out there that have been calling out Russell in this entire situation, which is wild. Like, check out what this guy had to say.
And I don't care how much Sierra tried to take up for you, she ran through it all. And I don't care how many children y'all had after Future's child. I don't care how you try to change his last name to yours. You're still pushing another man's legacy and seed, and it's sad.
Because you see when people say, oh, pick better, oh, you women need to pick better. When we do pick better, people get upset. It's because we don't pick struggle. When they say pick better, it's not that they want you to pick better, it's that they want you to pick struggle. And that's what everybody wanted Sierra to be. Everybody wanted Sierra to be another baby mum, but she's gone and picked better and become a wife.
More people chiming in on Future's response. He cares, and I'm sure Sierra leaving and upgrading haunts him to this day. I know I'ma get my back, and he never did. And yet the pick-me's will come here and defend this loser. He doesn't care. He has always been a loser. But anyways, you guys, that's the whole feud, or I should say one-sided feud. But let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.
Wow, that was a handful of bullshit, man. I mean, yeah. I'm talking about dog. I mean,
it sound better though with the hyphenated though.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, look, you gotta look. Okay. As far as that, hyphenating his name,
it sounds better.
It sounds better, but is it better? As far as a father, like as Future is, even though. Would you, as a father, because you is a father, and so
and classified as deadbeat too.
Well, that's another debate.
right.
But the thing is that how do you feel if, even though it's hyphenated, would you still accept it?
Again, my outlook on it comes from my son himself. My son, his mom got married, and he was just confused on how his mom was able to change her last name. You know what I mean? And then each kid after him had the name of his stepfather. So, he just asked a kid question. I actually think he was around the same age as well. You know what I mean? I think he was about 12 or 13 or something like that. I don't even think he was in high school yet. And again, like, it was just him having that curiosity of, like, why my name different? And then it was like his mom telling him, like, well, this is not your dad. So I wasn't, her last name is Parker, and well, his last name is Parker. So it was like, I wasn't a Parker then, you know what I mean? Exactly. And even though I was never a Taylor, that's still your dad. Your dad's last name, that's your dad's name. I'm not going to do that to your dad.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because there was a reason why he was named Lloyd the Third. You know what I mean? Like, it was a reason behind all of that. You know what I mean? So my shout out to my son's mother, you know what I mean, Rachel, for not doing that. I do appreciate that. But I was classified in the future classification of things at the time. So she had a real legitimate reasoning to do it.
Okay.
And yes, it would have broke my heart. It would have hurt me. And I probably wouldn't have felt like it would have been fair, or that I got a fair chance to rebuke it or whatever. Exactly. But I wasn't doing what, like what the lady is saying. Like, I wasn't doing what I supposed to have been doing as a father at that time. I was still being a knucklehead in the street. You know what I mean? Still trying to find the first piece of pussy that walk up anyway. Like, I wasn't even, trying to figure out what the fuck was going on with her or nothing. Exactly. I'm not doing that now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I learned my lesson through that. Exactly. Like, if that didn't happen, I would, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be the man who I am today. It's the way I kind of feel about that. Like, it kind of woke me up a little bit that I was not doing what I was supposed to be doing for real for my son. You know what I mean? I might go get him, for a weekend or whatever, but then I might not see him, bro, for, a couple months and shit. Like, and that was my fault of me not going back to go get him or nothing like that, or trying to holler at her or nothing to go get him.
Exactly.
But him being in that household and him starting to have siblings is what sparked that.
Just like Future son.
Yeah, like that's probably what sparked it though. Is that he looking at like the lady said, and like you were saying earlier, like you know what I mean, you kind of just be in the flow of shit, and you be like, hey, that's my brother. You might go to school and be like, that's my little brother or whatever, and they be like,
how?
Yeah, like
because his last name is this and that. But then we got the same mama, so it's like,
But then kids, like I was saying yesterday, you know what I mean? Like, kids still have that fucked up way about them. I mean, but then it's not. I'm not gonna say fucked up. They still have the curiosity. Yeah. Even though you just told them that, now they want to know more
because they mind is just finding out new information. Yeah. And they trying to process everything that's in front of them. And you know what I'm saying, everybody got to remember that Future son is only 11. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't.
So he's still in that curious stage.
Like
actually he's just now getting to the real curious stage.
Because now his mind has flourished for a minute. And now he's starting to see, like,
so
dang.
What's that, 6th grade?
Yep. About 6th grade, about going into the 6th, probably about 5th or 6th, probably like that. So like I said, we was kids, bro. We was kids at one point, and we had that, that curious mindset just to be like, what's this and what's that about, how that works, and you know what I'm saying. And I think that's where it happened with Future son. He just like, hey, all my siblings is all Wilsons, and and Russell, he probably don't even call him Russell, but for real, he probably
do call him dad.
He probably do call him dad, low key. So he probably was like, shit, why I can't have their name if you my dad, like type shit, like in his mind.
Now you gotta explain to him.
Now you gotta sit him down and explain it, like, hey, I'm not.
Especially if Future not even not trying to debate with it. You get what I'm saying? Like, he not even pulling up. He ain't coming to get him when he in town. As you
just seen, he said, I don't give a fuck. Congratulations. That's what he said. Now this is what Future said. That's not what I'm saying. This is what he said.
Okay, and, well, I gotta.
Yeah, like
I gotta say, bro,
it's fucked up.
You can't do that, bro.
Yeah, that's
you can't tell him that you don't give a fuck. like that make the little nigga right, bro.
Yeah, because like if he came up to his mom and Russell and they all sat down
and they actually tried to have a real conversation
and then try to explain to him, and then he explained to them like how he feels, and they all came into an agreement like, you know what,
okay, we'll do this.
Yeah, we'll do this.
Now what if
it'd be that
talk the future though?
They ain't never did.
No, I'm saying like and you get me?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And then you reply like that, bro. Like that. I didn't know the full story before the video.
Me either.
It was the reason why he even played it for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not real privy to everything, and I really don't be. I be in my own little world a lot. So, my mans be helping me out with the information and stuff. Mm-hmm. So, like yesterday, he just kind of briefed me on certain shit, and I was like, oh, well, I kind of ran into it. I gave him my story or whatever, and he was like, yeah. But he didn't tell me this already happened, though.
Exactly,
that's the only shock part that I have.
Exactly, yeah.
But it's like all that confusion your son was having, Future, like for him to sit them down, this is where you wrong as fuck for saying that you don't give a fuck and congratulations. Is that they sat down and they had to really talk to this boy about not changing his name and telling him why he shouldn't change it. They sat him down to do that. Trust me, man. That was part of that conversation. Was him not doing it because this not your real dad like that.
Exactly.
And that's why we don't want to do that, or why we haven't already done it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of adopted kids don't get the adopted people last name. No. You know what I mean? Like a lot of them, probably about 85% of them don't get the, adoptee people's last names.
Yeah.
I didn't really have to go through that because my mom gave the three of us her last name. So we wasn't really, thinking about, last name shit.
I mean, my mama, she hyphenated my last name and said her last name and my dad's last name. So, I mean, it's like, it can go in that same type of space where you're trying to figure out how to, basically how you gonna present this to this situation. How you gonna go with this situation and looking at it and saying this the right decision. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times it's like I guess it's it boils down to it just boils down to if the dad's in the picture and the dad's in the household, I guess, or at least present, or even he doing something with the child. I don't think that I don't think they would have changed his last name if Future was more engaging into his life, more being there, being present.
You want to know what make that fucked up?
Yeah.
I don't think it even would have been a conversation if the nigga would have pulled up to a football game.
That's what I'm saying.
Or took him to practice.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm talking about just being more engaging, just being present, taking him to trips, even if y'all
especially during the summer or something.
Yeah, like if y'all co-parenting and shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, allow him to go with his dad for about 2-3 months type shit. Or whatever the case, how y'all do y'all
however y'all schedule is.
But
definitely however y'all schedule is.
Exactly. So if damn, there's a fly in here, y'all.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that, y'all. There's a fly in here. But anyway, like I said, it just it just boiled down if the father was really present in the life of that child, you know what I'm saying? And if he wasn't, and as we seen right here, it kind of sounded like he was kind of neglecting him, and you know what I'm saying, and basically saying,
I mean, is he even paying child support? According to that video, it don't sound like it.
Yeah, it don't sound. I don't, like I said,
but I think he probably paying child support.
He probably doing something. He probably paying something.
I mean, he rich
paying
and
something.
shit. So
He definitely paying something.
Yeah,
though,
he getting money out here, so they giving him something.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully. Cause they got to come to a resolution on try to figure out how they gonna work this out.
I look, I gotta speak as a father, bro.
Yeah,
and just say like, Future, you gotta do better, bro.
That's facts.
It's the whole reason why my son even killed that shit with his feelings.
Exactly.
Is that I did better from that point with him.
Exactly.
The moment that me and him, and I knew that was even on his mind, you can ask him. Y'all can call him. I don't give, like he was saying, even though that's a different subject, is a different set. Like, look, man, I was going down that wrong ass path as well. And I wasn't in my son's life the way I was supposed to be. And I still got a kid out there like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And my daughter just now, you know, forgiving me a couple years ago for the same thing, even though that's a totally different situation than my two sons. I mean, totally different situation on why I don't get to see her. She's in Arizona.
Okay.
So that's how that unfolded and where I became a deadbeat on that end.
Exactly.
Like, she moved there, I got pissed off, blah, 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 blah.
Exactly, yeah.
But as far as my son is concerned, you know what I mean? Like, once I figured out that was part of his mindset, I just did better by him.
Exactly.
Not by my baby mama. I didn't, you know what I mean? It was nothing against her or her husband from that point.
Exactly.
It was like, let me just do better. Let me go get him a little bit more. Let me stop letting the stretch of me going to at least see him or talk to him be months.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, try to hit him up at least once a month.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, again, doing better.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, from what I'm doing. Yeah,
just
like
being more engaging. And
you in football? Oh man, did you get a touchdown? Did you get a sack? Blah 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 blah. Let him ramble off just one day, bro. You could have did that. You could do that for what, 5 minutes in a whole month, bro. The little dude appreciate every single minute of it, and it could be for 5 minutes, man.
Exactly. So with that being said, you know.
But if you don't give a fuck, man, you just. I mean, you a heartless dude, man. If you don't give a fuck about how your seed feel, my guy.
Yeah.
Your seed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on,
that's kind of
man.
messed up. But I mean, with that being said, though, you know what I'm saying. I mean, because at first, you know what I'm saying, you heard what I said. I mean, it was kind of fucked up on Sierra's part, whatever. But now, if you know, I mean, like
once
I said,
you get new information, man, you know what I'm saying. Your brain process it different now. You know?
It's like I apologize to you, Sierra, because you that boy's child.
I'm a Pepe.
I mean, mama, my bad. I'm thinking about child and all that shit. My bad. But you his mom.
So you can do whatever you want.
So I understand your position on it because you had to think about the child more than yourself. So I understand that perfectly. I
especially when he say it's his fit.
Yeah, I understand
he
that.
feeling some type of way.
Exactly. So with that being said, though, you know what I'm saying, now since you heard, you know, Future say, you know, I don't give a fuck, you know, congratulations, you know what I'm saying, woo woo. Like you said earlier, you just said probably just 3 minutes ago, probably 5 minutes ago, you said, you know what I'm saying, Future got to do better. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you got to do better. And I'm pointing to you as a man, like, hey, man,
one step at a time, bro.
Just do it, bro. Just be more engaging with your son, bro. That's all we saying. Just be more engaging, bro. Man, dog, that was a lot to.
Cause that switched up the whole narrative right there.
Exactly. Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot. I can't even slice it up no type of way. That was just a lot of.
I mean, and then by you being a man that actually had his dad come through, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
and I know you feel, you know, like just where you even was probably asking yourself, like, why was your shit hyphenated? Exactly, you know what I mean? Like, you probably had that moment, like you know, you get what I mean? Like, you know that that's your mom's last name and yours, but it's like, why couldn't I get one or the other type shit? You know what I'm saying? For a second in your life is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that you know, you was challenging your mama or no shit. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't there.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, I mean,
but
hey,
I know it was, you know, we all have those questions because, you know, you probably felt some way because your dad wasn't the primary man in the house at one point. You know what I'm saying? You probably felt jealous of your little brothers, you know, as time just progressed. Like,
exactly.
Oh, so, you know, who is he? You know what I mean? What child, what, especially boy, don't do that to their mama. You know what I'm saying? When they bring a dude in the crib, like, man, what the fuck? Fuck is this motherfucker? You know what I mean? You start fucking with him and shit. You start talking shit to him. You don't listen to shit that he got to say. Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Russell probably done went through all of that already.
He probably did.
And the little boy's so young that it really wasn't real taxing shit that he was saying or doing to Russell. You know what I mean? Like, he too young to really buck up on him. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't gonna do that.
If anything, the shit looked funny. You know what I mean? To Russell. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, little nigga, go sit down somewhere.
Exactly.
You know, come on, man. Go play the PlayStation, man. Come on. You know what I mean? Like, but when I'm gonna say that I'm more glad that he's young enough to hear the information. And when he get to the buck up stage, he get to that point where it's like, okay, I get it. This is why shit has to move in line like that. Like you were saying, like certain shit just in your face. And I don't know how to really maneuver around it because it's in my face. Like I don't know how to, you know, look to the side. I'm a fucking kid. You know what I mean? And again, you buck up on your mama, man, when your daddy ain't around. You know what I'm saying? I bucked up on my grandma, you know, and I got shut down now. Don't get it twisted. I went to sleep for about like 15 good minutes, my nigga. The moment that I said something to her and tried to buck up in her face, I went to sleep 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Woke up real rested. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's time to go outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you on that part for sure. But I mean, I hope that Future can, I'm gonna say this, my bad. I hope that Future can come and be present in his son's life. Regardless of
the past.
what the his baby mama got going on, Sierra got going on, like just be present, bro, because that's gonna be more important than anything to a child growing up. And you know what I'm saying, like to this day, you know what I'm saying, like I'm not even gonna cap, like, you know what I'm saying, like I could be paying Madden or 2K or some shit, and I use my dad's last name. I won't even use my mom's last name. Not saying that I don't like my mom's last name,
right?
Because it's a beautiful last name. Don't. I'm not gonna say that, but you know what I'm saying. Like that holds weight because I still look at my dad as Superman. I still look at him as the person that, you know what I'm saying, that he's still, to me, like he's still strong to me. He's still that figure, and he was present, and that's why I appreciate my dad, and
yes sir, you should.
I'm still gonna carry his last name, and to the end of time. So that's why. So that's where I feel like Future need to be more engaging, and hopefully he'll get older and he'll see and he'll be like, okay, Dad, you know.
Shit, and let me just publicly apologize to my children. You know what I mean, for even me being a knucklehead enough for y'all to even feel any of that I just heard, you know what I'm saying, from that situation. Like because
that was some ignorant ass shit.
Yeah, man. I ain't know you ain't say you. I ain't know you said you don't give a fuck, bro.
That was so ignorant of him.
Like I jumped off the bandwagon right there, like of just the whole my last name down bandwagon. Yeah. Like I had to jump. Like, bro, you can't do that, bro. Yeah. You was foul for that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Other than that,
like I said, we understand your frustration, but you can't be saying stuff like that, especially to your child and to the situation at hand. It's just not a good look.
Because people, you know, we break up all the time, make up all the time, but like she said, when it comes down to a kid, man, we gotta start thinking more in the realm of, this is a person that ain't got shit to do with it.
Nothing.
And a couple of times I've been my victimization to it, in a way, like a small percentage of it is from us not being together. You know what I'm saying? Not my end, even. That's what shocks me the most. Exactly. But I'm not gonna go there. Like he said, It's another topic for another time.
Exactly.
But I understand. I get it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That you might be bitter or you might be on some bullshit in your head like I want my bitch back. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of get that. You will be now. Because my wife, for example, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted my bitch back, bro. But, again, I want to say this again to you, homie. I started doing better. I got my bitch back, homie.
Fact.
I did. I got my bitch back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go up for your motherfucking dreams, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. So with that being said, man,
and again, I'm sorry to my kids, man, for even giving them even an inkling of that. What I just heard, man, it sound worse when you on the other side of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it just sound worse. Like, again, I wasn't paying attention to none of that at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I hope, Future, man, you listening to it the way that I heard it, and it's like, I can't do my little dude like that.
Nah.
You know, and at the least, my guy, she hyphenated your shit.
It means something. It means
Yeah,
something at the end
that
of the
mean
day.
a whole bunch.
She ain't want to just take you out the picture like that.
So if you don't think she respects you, that should give you, you know what?
Yeah.
That's what we should have said. Like,
Clarity.
if you don't never think that she ever respected you, my guy, that should give you a lot of clarity
Exactly,
on
a
that.
lot
The
of clarity,
fact she
yup.
really does respect you, my
Exactly,
guy.
yeah.
Because she could have.
She could have built some bullshit and never gave your last name to you. And she could have changed it to her last name and then changed it to her last name in Wilson. That would have been fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, man. Yeah, I know that would have been.
Damn, I didn't even think of it like that, boy.
Yeah, that would have been nasty. But
that was a good comeback right there.
For real.
You be thinking of some shit sometimes.
I mean,
boy.
it just human nature, bro.
Hell
Human nature, bro.
You
But
be having some shit.
With that being said, this is the end of the show. We want to shout out Countess Media Group.
Yes, sir.
For our
Buddha.
sponsor, and go check them out.
Master
And you know what
Buddha.
I'm saying? And also, like I said, we can try to come up with more positive stuff. Hopefully in the future, because it's all fucked up shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. We gonna have a skip the bad and the ugly. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gonna have one of them shows. Skip the bad and the ugly. That's probably what we should call it, bro. We should skip the bad and the ugly.
Yeah, one day, one of these days. But like I said, it's the end of the show. We are your hosts, CJ,
DP.
And this is the NotePod, where you want to be heard.
And this is where you want to be heard.
For sure. And we know how we end it off. You know, kill it.
All right. It's the NotePod, bitch.